there, Virgo. I'm Ava Fiore, and you're watching my channel, Divinati. I'm here to bring you your tarot love reading message for the month of June, the 1st through the 15th, 2022. However, this message can resonate with you whenever you're watching it. This is going to be for your zodiac signs in the houses of Mars, Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, if you are a Virgo and any of those planets, then this message could be for you. But it may or may not resonate anyway, so take what you can from it and leave the rest behind for some other Virgo somewhere else. Crosswatchers, you're more than welcome to join in the fun. Please just remember that the roles may be reversed and it still may not resonate. So you might want to check your own placements for better clarity on your situation. All right, let's get started. Spirit, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, please help me to act as a conduit for Virgo for their single and looking tarot love reading message for the month of June from the 1st through the 15th. Protect this message in white light and let it be for the higher good of all. Moving out of stagnation. Okay, Virgo, you may have been in a period of hermit mode where you were just not really feeling like dating. You were just kind of stagnant. You were just kind of, or you could have been in a relationship that was going nowhere, that ended. Refusal of the call. Okay, yeah, so I'm really getting the energy like you just decided to take a break from dating and haven't really been doing much of it. Maybe you're hoping for a reconciliation with your last person, or maybe you just need to clear the air with them and find some sort of peace and clarity before you can move forward. Those are your oracle cards. Let's find out what's going on in your single and looking spread. Okay, Virgo? All right. Who was Virgo before? Who were they? Who was the Virgo before with their previous partner? Okay. Who was their partner? And what was their relationship like? Okay. So for you, Virgo, I'm getting that you were someone who, you were looking to travel. You might have felt stuck in a relationship, or you might have done a lot of traveling with this person. I do get you looking into far away, kind of imagining the adventures that you could have. So maybe it wasn't your ideal situation. Maybe you wanted to travel and they didn't, or you just had higher dreams or different dreams and aspirations that you were constantly thinking about in the relationship. And you just really were looking for something else, perhaps the whole entire time. But you did have plans for them. You did hope to build a partnership, and so you were hopeful for this relationship, and that's the person that you were in. Your partner was somebody who could have been lacked compassion, was cold, just somebody who didn't give you back the love that you put into the relationship. They could have been manipulative at times, codependent, needy. They could have really needed to feel needed, and that might have been a burden on you. And they would probably go into modes where they were unkind, excuse me. And then they would come back and it would be harmonious, and then you'd reconcile, and then they'd go back into the cycle again. Whenever they felt hurt, they'd probably withdraw. And when they withdrew, they could have withdrew all the emotion, pretended like they didn't care, things of that nature, and made you feel very alone in the relationship at times. And the relationship you were in was in the moon in reverse, okay? So, and I'll show you the cards, but you really just didn't know what to think half the time. You really felt like you were treading on ice with this person, and one day it was one thing and the next day it was another, and then you always kind of had the feeling like something wasn't right, like they were hiding something from you. So this is what I'm getting for you, the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands for you. Okay. And I'm getting that you had hope for this relationship first with the 2 of Wands and then the 3. And then you kind of were like, let me see what else is also out there. Yeah. Your partner is the Queen of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups. Okay. And like I said, your relationship is in the moon. Under the moon in the reverse. All right. Who does Virgo want to be? Who do they aspire to be in the next relationship? Okay. You want something new, that's for sure. And you want to be able to manifest something that's just out of this world. Just something that's so, like, everything that you want. Just a complete, total package, an abundance of everything. Just, you want the creator, like, and the world in reverse. Something new. Who do you want your person to be? Okay. Okay, so maybe you're wanting somebody who maybe isn't as passionate as the last person, or maybe isn't as codependent as the last person was. Maybe you're actually not even really looking for like deep love right now. You could just be looking for something like friendship, something superficial, like that's not so ball and chain like. Maybe you're not looking for that type of connection. But I do see that you are potentially looking at maybe either someone who's talented, who's focused on their creative aspects and their money and working hard, or you could just be like, I'm not looking for anybody. I'm just going to work on me, okay? I'm just going to look at my money. I'm just going to focus on my skills and my creative side, and I'm not really even thinking about love. And that's what I'm getting here. And what's the type of relationship that you said that you are looking for? Okay. King of Wands. All right, wow. Bro, these like just shot out of me. I'm getting the Two of Swords in the reverse, okay? So definitely not wanting to make a decision on this. And the King of Wands, okay? So looks like you're just focusing on your own honor, your standards, like gaining wisdom, just trying to be the best, maybe entrepreneur that you can be, maybe a traveler. And if you were to find a relationship, then this person would have to accept that this is what you want first. I'm getting. All right, what is Virgo like at their best? Ace of Wands. So you're better when you're traveling, when you're out and about, when you're free, when you start new with someone. You're probably better in the beginning of a relationship, when it's all like la la la, when it's all like just, you know, like perfect. And the Two of Pentacles, which you have an imbalance. You can't really balance things that well. So when you're not trying to juggle everything, and when you're like ready to start new and you're just like feeling adventurous, that's when you're at your best. Okay, I do have some Queen of Wands that popped out. Not really sure. That might be, I don't know. We'll put that aside. It's in the reverse. So, and the best person for Virgo be the Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody who is younger than you, potentially new energy, one that has charm and ambition, but can be stubborn at times, and may not come towards you first. And or you just really don't want a relationship with getting. But that's the best person for you. It's probably someone younger that's like gonna start as a friend, that's not gonna come on too threatening, like, I want something, and you're gonna be like, leave me alone. I don't want anything from you. I'm just trying to focus on me. Oh, you are kind of cute. Yeah. What kind of relationship are you attracting? Yeah, I'm getting, okay, I got the Chariot again. So you're focused on your internal goals. I don't even know why you're watching this then. What's the best relationship for them? Okay, one that's free of addictions, look at the Devil in reverse, and one that's not burdening you. Okay. Right. How is Virgo perceived by others? Seven of Swords. Well, they perceive you as being someone that's honest, that's going to uncover truths. How do they perceive Virgo? Someone who's on the defense, okay? You are perceived by others as being very defensive right now. I'm kind of getting that. Yeah. And with this type of energy, who will Virgo attract? No one with a Ten of Cups, or someone who's not interested in a family. And that's the way you want it, because I'm getting the Sun and the upright. And you'll feel like you have won if this is what happens. What's working for Virgo? This Tower situation is working for you because it's making you focus on yourself. It's making you put the work in yourself to do the introspection you need to, take the focus off someone else, and put it back on you where you want it to be. You can start doing those improvements that you needed to do. You know, you were able to release that person to get rid of that negativity, and now you can find enlightenment. So that's what is working for you. What's working against you? Your need to, your imbalance in the issue, and your need to want this person to find karma, and you are being like stubborn about it. I don't want to say stubborn, I don't want to say cowardly, but you're kind of afraid. You're not willing to open yourself up, and you know, you're just feeling kind of weak in general. So that's working against you. But how can Virgo maximize change? Okay, not going into complete hermit mode where you are isolating yourself to the point of depression and you're not getting out of hermit mode, because hermit mode is like when you take time aside to yourself and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just take time for me. I'm just gonna look within, and I'm not gonna worry about anything else. I'm gonna do a bit of like resting. I'm gonna lay low. I'm gonna keep it low. But hermit in reverse is like, I've been keeping it low for a long time, and now I'm just being antisocial and depressed and straight, you know, like not coming out of it. So that's the advice that Spirit has for you. Well, your reading was really fast and I loved it. It was right to the point. Let's get some tea leaf cards, because apparently you just are not having it. All right, some more advice. Can we get some, what does Virgo need to do? Spirit is saying temptation will test you, okay? So if this is what you really want, there's going to be somebody that's going to come by and you're going to think twice about all this nonsense. Not this, I don't want to be around anybody. But still, I think I don't want to say that, because that's you're taking the time to focus on yourself, and that's super important, and that's actually more important than finding someone else, because you're not going to be able to find the right person until you do that inner healing and all that inner work. So it's Spirit is saying either don't be too jaded where you can't get into a new situation, and also don't be tempted to stop working on yourself to pursue another situation. Be aware of self-delusion. Okay, yeah. So just be aware of what you're actually trying to do, what your goal is, and that you're not being delusional, or in that you're being realistic with yourself. As far as like, oh, it'll take me like a month to heal. You know, it might take you longer or less, you know. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So if you are focused on business right now, partnership or something is going to happen for you, Spirit is saying. Or you might just stumble into a marriage by not trying to have a relationship. I feel like that's when the most people find love, is when they're not trying to. They're not focused on anything else. Like they're just focused on themselves and not trying to actively pursue someone or find someone. You're going to get a wish granted, okay? So whatever wish you had, Spirit's saying it's going to be granted. And it's saying that if you are going to be finding your ideal partner, this person in the future, to keep your eye, and it could be a business partner or it could be a romantic partner, keep your eye out for a dark man with dark hair or a dark complexion, or both. And one more for Virgo. Okay, 3 more. You'll be receiving a precious gift, okay? So a wish that's happening, that's gonna occur, could be in the form of a gift that's coming true for you. It's saying you're having great personal sorrow right now, and so that's probably why you're not trying to get into any sort of commitment right now or relationship, which I completely understand. Trust me, I understand. And then pay attention to your health, though, okay? That's your mental health, your physical health, you know, Spirit saying just pay attention. Okay, Virgo, I am so happy that we were able to have this moment and find some clarity on some things. I am really looking forward to the improvements that you're making. Super proud of you out there for doing you and for taking care of yourself first. Loving yourself first is essential. That's the whole point, right? I hope that it all works out for you. I will see you next time. Oh, wait, don't go yet. Please hit that share, like, and subscribe button. That way you're notified the next time I post a video that you might be interested in. I'll see you next time. Yeah? Okay. Bye. Bye, Virgo. Bye.
When nobody cares. When everybody